Okay. And what else?
Back from the call.
Yeah, Ritesh. Go on. You are saying what will happen if you are honest and what will happen if you are not honest, right?
Yes, our lives will be caught later on in the future, and consequences will be greater from the past.
Yes. So,
And
mhm.
also, if once lies were not caught, we'll be obsessed with lying, and again we'll have to pay a greater price.
Yes. So we may not understand its value right now, but going forward, that would be a very big hit on us, right? So, for example, you wanted to study all the time, but you are wasting a lot of time when you are studying. Like you are sitting in front of book, and everybody is thinking you are studying, but you are not actually studying. So, what will happen in the long future? Though you are
Um,
sitting there spending a lot of time on it, you won't be successful, right? That's because you are not being honest to yourself. It's that you are making that everybody believe that you are studying, but you are not actually studying. Okay. And honesty about your own capacity is also very very important. Suppose Suraj can learn one question, like 15 lines or 20 lines question or a lesson in 1 hour. That's his capability. But he was wasting time, he was looking around, getting deviated most of the time, and he was able to study that chapter in 2 hours. So do you call it honesty, being honest to yourself and your own skill? Ritesh?
no, it's not.
Yeah. So you should be honest with yourself, with your abilities, with your thoughts, with your deeds, and then you should be honest to others and other things as well. First, you should be very, very honest to yourself, right? So suppose you plan some discipline, like from tomorrow I will start waking up at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, something like that. But you are not actually doing it. When the time comes, you are actually postponing it. So that is not also being honest to your own conscience, right? Okay. So today's topic is about respect. So I just want to learn from you, what is respect, what should we learn, so why there is a lesson called respect? So what is respect?
Respect is the how to describe it.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Respect is
Aditi, good morning. Welcome. Yeah, go on, Ritesh. You're saying something. Only
sir, I'm
Ritesh
not
is
able to.
speaking. What happened to rest of you? So now the question is, what is respect?
Sir, I don't know how to describe respect, because respect is the
Yeah. Self-explanatory, right? Those words you can't actually put in definition or something, but try to express. So for you, what comes to your mind the moment you hear the word respect?
um adults
Mm-hmm.
and some seniors.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the only thing that comes to my mind.
Okay.
Respect is a thing which you express something in a polite way.
Mm-hmm.
Google.
Yeah, expressing something in a very polite way. Who said this?
Siddharth.
Okay, good. So we have few things. So Ritesh was saying the moment he hear the word respect, he remembers elders, that you should respect, you should be polite. Siddharth says you should express
Anna,
yourself in a very polite manner, no matter what, who the people are, what the circumstances are. Cool.
Anaya,
Anything else?
Anaya.
Say.
Oh my god!
What happened?
Nothing. There is a bird in my house. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
which bird is that?
No, it's just a sparrow just automatically came in my house. Yeah.
Okay.
For elders, we have to do namaste and say, please sit down on a chair like that.
Okay.
That is respect.
You should be very cordial. You should be very polite, you should be very accommodating. Okay. So what else, Dharani? What comes to your mind when you hear word respect?
Giving a particular position to someone.
Sorry.
Giving a particular position for someone.
Okay. So
Sir, I
you
have a
give
feeling
certain
that
amount of. Sorry, Ritesh.
sir, I have a feeling they're googling or something.
You have a feeling?
I have a feeling that they're searching the word respect up in Google.
Okay. No, they are not. So respect, that's very inherent for us, right? From the very childhood, or from the moment we actually see everything and understand everything, we somehow inherently get it, right? We respect people whom we admire, we respect talent, we respect hard work, we respect all sorts of work that is happening around, right? So if you see a very good art, you admire it, right? So admiration comes from deep respect for that work and for that individual as well. So respect need not be only for elders, it could be for everybody and everything. Like you have to respect good work, you have to respect irrespective of the status of work. Suppose you have a uh, caretaker in your house who is actually working for you, but you have a lot of respect for them, right? You treat them almost equally, right? You talk to them, you understand their life, you very politely, very cordially invite them in your house and make the ecosystem friendly for them, all these things, right? All these things comes under respect. So if you see somebody cleaning the garbage outside, do you respect them? Yes, we respect them, right? Is there anybody who doesn't respect people who are cleaning garbage? No, right? We respect people as they are, irrespective of anything, right? So respect could be of different categories where we express it. So one, for the elders, as you are saying. Two, for the work. So for the work people are doing, for the excellence they are trying to get in their work, so that also we should also respect work irrespective of the status. It could be the person could be Tata or Birla, or it could be a normal house helping people. Irrespective of their status, we should respect their work. Suppose if there is no person cleaning the garbage outside, what will happen in 15 days?
People moving around the streets will get sick, and the place will get a lot more dirty.
So
Insects will come, snakes will come, and
yes.
many other animals.
Yes. So every work is very, very important in this world. It's not like few works are really of good nature, few works are not so good. It's not like that. Every work is very, very important. Somebody, if people stop cleaning the garbage, in 10 days, city will become complete chaos. So we can't even live in that city. That would be the situation, right? So we have to respect work. The third thing is respecting time. So we were discussing about honesty, right? We should be honest with our own time. So which means respecting our own time. How do you respect your time? And why should we respect time?
Time should be
Not
respected because
wasting time.
Not wasting time. What else?
time should be respected because time can't be brought back.
Huh.
Um, once time is gone, um, then it would never come back.
Yes. So once time is gone, you can never bring it back, right? And you only have 24 hours in a day. You can't make it bigger, you can't make it smaller, right?
Yes.
So what happens if you don't respect time?
You would not succeed in your life.
Yeah, you will not succeed. You get into a lot of guilty later on. Suppose there is somebody from his childhood he starts wasting his time every day. Like he watches television for a very long time, he uses all these gadgets for a very long time. Then whatever comes in his way, like this homework has to be done today, he keeps on postponing it. He sometimes skips it, he sometimes does it in other class, or he doesn't do homework in his home. He goes to college or school and does the homework in his break time. So he keeps on postponing everything. Then there one day the situation comes where he looks back and sees that I have wasted a lot of time. If I would have utilized this time at least a little bit, I would have been in a different position. So that's a lot of guilty. So guilty pains a lot, right? So I was reading a book by the founder of Hero Group, OP Munjal. His name is OP Munjal. He says, अगर तुम टाइम को बर्बाद करेगा तो टाइम तुमको बर्बाद करके छोड़ेगा. Which means if you waste time, time will ensure that you become a waste in your life. So his intention was, if somebody wastes their time in the future, in some time, they will understand, they will feel the pain, they will also face it, right? So Siddharth has specs now. So what is that filter, Siddharth?
It's some specs filter or something, glasses.
Yeah, how did you get it in Zoom?
Yeah, in Zoom, I did it for the last meeting, and it's auto saved.
Okay.
That,
What else could be done apart from specs?
so those are called drip glasses.
Okay. What else could be done? So he was having some mustache or something, right? Just now? Okay. So now, are you being very respectful in your whole day? Look at last 1 week. Check in these 3 aspects. Were you respectful with elders? Were you respectful with your own time? Is there any situation where you don't know whether you really respected it or not?
No.
No. Suraj says no. Okay. I'll show you a video. You tell me what you understood from the video. Okay. Able to see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Idu
Video starts here.
metanoia films.
I can't hear the one.
So what did you understand in this video? What happened there?
Sir, sharing is important.
Okay, sharing is important. What else?
The boy gave respect to the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And
Proper memory.
So the guy had respect for her, so he was sharing, he was not becoming angry at her because that's his pack, right? Yet he was very,
That's
very
his
polite. What else? Suraj, Aditi, Dharani, Chaitanya, Charishma.
before taking another once we want to check if it is us or themselves.
Okay. So the lady didn't check. She imagined that, she assumed that that's her pack. Okay. What else?
The boy gave respect to the elders.
Okay, that's already done, right?
We should not misunderstand anyone.
We should not misunderstand anyone. Okay, next. What else did you observe in the video? Why did that lady instantly was very arrogant, right? So the moment she saw the pack and the other guy eating it, she became furious, right? So from the point of view of the lady, let's discuss the case. Okay, suppose you are the lady there. Okay, imagine that you are in that situation, you are there in that lady's place. Why are you angry?
Sir, I will say him, why are you taking my things?
Sorry, Sohan?
Sir, I will say him that why are you taking my things?
No, there was some sound here. Can you repeat again?
I will say that why are you taking my things?
Okay, you are angry because he is taking your things. You thought that he is taking your things. Okay, fair enough. What? Why else? So you saw the video from the beginning, right?
Sir?
Ritesh? You said something?
No, sir.
Okay. So you are the lady, and the question is, why are you angry?
స్వయంగా ఉండాలి మనం ఒక రోజు జిమ్ కి రేపే ఒక
Sir,
20
because
kg weight లో
he thought that it is our food and we ate it.
Okay, so that's one thing. So she thought he is eating her food. That's why she was angry. What else?
For getting that food, she spent a lot of time.
Yeah. So initially the situation was she paid and the biscuit packet didn't come down. So she became furious because something else was wrong, right, with the machine, with the situation, right? So she was angry at that instant, and she was carrying that anger with her. So the moment she saw somebody picking that biscuit, she became furious immediately, right? So in our life also, situations could be different, right? You don't know the story behind what others are going through, right? So when we saw the video, instantly we thought this lady is very, very arrogant and this fellow is very respectful. But the story behind that was, she was irritated with the machine first, and she was carrying that emotion, and she expressed that emotion with this fellow, right? Is that a good thing, to carry emotions from one place to the other?
No, it's not
No.
good.
Yeah, it's not good. And one more thing, if you have emotions like this, complete irritation, complete anger, your brain stops logically functioning, right?
Yes.
So our brain has a lot of capacity to remember everything, to actually analyze everything within fraction of seconds. But because she was very, very irritated, she was actually angry with the machine, she forgot that she kept the packet in the bag, right? After that, she forgot that she didn't open her pack, she was using the other fellow's pack. So because she was emotionally at her extremes, her brain didn't function well. So now tell me, is it a good thing to get anger?
No.
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 Sure?
No.
No.
So now how this lady should have acted better? So now you are in that situation. You went there to the machine. You tried to get a biscuit packet from it, and it didn't come well. So you tried for some time. Then you got the packet. So if you are in that situation, what would be your mental state, and what it should actually be like?
Sir, I mean, yeah.
Hmm?
And yeah,
Ha, Suraj.
if the biscuit packet got stuck in the machine, I would be like whatever and walk away. So no,
So that should not happen, right? So when you don't get something, and that's because of the mistake of somebody else, what is a better way to deal with it? Ritesh?
Yes, sir.
So if you are the lady, how you would have done
I
that?
know, sir. I know the question. I'll answer.
Hmm.
If I was a lady, I would have just communicated with him, because there was no communication in the
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
He would have said, I bought this, and I would have checked my bag, and I found my cookie swirls. Okay. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, thank you, gentlemen. Then just eat my cookies.
Yes.
It's nothing much of a deal.
Okay. Why do you think the lady didn't do it?
Sir, I think she was just like mad over the incident of the
Yes.
She didn't
the
control her
machine.
emotions properly.
Right.
But most of it was not because of her emotions. It was because that she forgot the part that she didn't even remove her cookies from the bag, and she thought it was hers all along.
Yes. And so this fellow, now that young guy, it was his packet, and she was taking it, and she was fuming at him, but he was very, very pleasant. So why do you think? So the same situation happened to that
Sir, he
lady.
wants to share.
He wants to share because he was actually very, very pleasant, right?
sir,
Mhm.
no, that he is so polite, he won't even make his anger come out of his body. So he didn't do even anything.
Yes, because he was pleasant, he was able to deal with the situation better, right? And because the lady was not pleasant, she was not able to deal with it well. So if you see the end of the video, the lady was not that bad, right? The moment she realized it was her packet, She felt bad for her own behavior, right?
And she smiled at looking at that boy.
Yes. So the lady was not inherently bad. It was a situation that brought bad emotions from her, right? Because she was not pleasant, she messed up with the situation. If she was not angry or if she was pleasant, she would have dealt with it better, right? So, suppose in your home in the morning, you didn't wake up properly and your mother scolded you, and you are very, very irritated with that. The moment you go out, you saw somebody there and they did something which was not related to you, or they didn't do it intentionally, but you started fuming at them. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
A bad thing.
Yeah, bad thing. So you should always sort out your way of thinking with every situation. You should not carry forward your previous emotions or previous experiences onto the other people or onto your day, complete day, right? You should sort out then and there itself, right? So respecting that, respecting what? Respecting your own state of mind is very, very important. So have you ever heard that you should respect your thought process? You should respect your mind. So if you respect your body, what will happen?
Sir, automatically we will respect the others.
We'll respect others. That's one thing. So if you don't respect your body, you eat lot of junk food, you eat unhealthy food, you take lot of unhealthy stuff, you treat your body in a very unhealthy manner. What will happen?
So sometimes it comes to our death.
So your own health will be deteriorated and you will suffer for it. If you start respecting your body, what will happen?
We
Sir,
will be
we will live healthily, sir.
We will live healthily. So now that's about the physical human body. Now tell me about your mind. If you start respecting your mind, what will happen?
You'll automatically respect others.
You will automatically respect others. That's fine.
Sir, we
what
will be
else?
very intelligent.
So in your body, mind is something that is creating the thoughts, right?
Yes, sir. We will become very intelligent.
So when you start respecting your mind, you start taking in only good thoughts. So just like food to our body, thoughts are for our mind. If you take good thoughts, your mind will be healthy. If you take bad thoughts, your mind will be unhealthy. So in this situation, in the video, the lady, she was not very watchful about her thoughts, right? So the moment she was irritated with the machine, she surrendered herself to the autopilot mode, right? The thoughts, negative thoughts came in, she got irritated and she carried forward that emotions, right? So from the video, the first thing we should understand is start respecting your own mind. So the way you think, the way you process the information, right? How could you do that? What are the ways in making mind healthy?
meditation.
Meditation is one thing. What else? Can you all switch on your cameras so that it would be nice interacting with you?
Every day 1 hour we should do meditation.
Every day, 1 hour.
And sit in a peaceful place.
Okay.
Sir, but
Mm-hmm.
one ma'am said us to do 2 hours, no, sir. I mean 2 times, no, sir.
2 times a day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else? And so you have a small kid in your house, suppose. Very small kid of 2 to 3 years or 4 years or 5 years, less than 5 years, okay?
Sir, I have.
You have. So how do you talk to them?
Sir,
Right way.
quietly and softly.
Kindly.
Hmm? So if they are not behaving right, because they don't know what is right and wrong, right?
Sir, we will say to them very
We guide
quietly and softly, sir.
We will talk to them in a very quiet and very pleasant, very soothing manner, right? If you shout, what will happen?
Even they will
They
shout.
will get scared and they cry, sir. They start crying.
They get scared. They become much more arrogant, right? So your mind is also like that. The first thing you have to do to make your mind healthy is talk to it very nicely about everything. Okay. So right now you are in the situation of the lady. Situation was the machine was not working good and it was not giving the biscuit properly. So how do you talk to yourself in that situation? So there are two ways of talking to yourself in that situation. Why this is happening early morning? What is this situation? I don't like this. Why these machines are like this? Why people are not filling the vending machine properly? There is only one biscuit packet. Why can't they have it filled up completely so that there won't be any problem? So why people are not functioning well? Why only these things happen to me? So this is one way of thinking. Okay. So the second way of thinking, okay, let me try getting it by some other manner. So you try pushing the vending machine, you try different sorts of thing, and you look at, is there any phone number available on the vending machine to whom I could call and ask them what should be done? Or could I take help of somebody around? Or it's okay, sometimes things happen. People who are supposed to fill the vending machine may have struck in something else. So this is a second way of thinking. So which do you think is a healthy way for the mind?
Second one.
Second one, where you respect your own mind, the kind of thoughts you create. So suppose in both the situations, will the result change by method 1 or method 2? Result is you want the biscuit packet, right? By approach 1, you will get a biscuit packet by the end of it. By approach 2, also you get the biscuit packet by the end of it. So is the outcome changing?
No.
No, right? But your emotions are different in both cases, right? So always talk to yourself in a very, very soothing, polite manner. That's called respecting your own mind, respecting your own brain, respecting your own body. So this is the fundamental thing. Without this, there is no point in respecting everybody and everything. Suppose you don't like somebody and they are in front of you. Inside you are thinking, this fellow is a very bad fellow. This fellow always behaves very badly. And outside you are being extra cordial, you are being very, very polite to them. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Sir, bad thing.
Bad thing, right? So in the last lesson you learned about honesty, right? Is that being honest to yourself?
No, sir.
Thinking something else, doing something else?
No, sir.
Though it looks very polite, though you seem to be respecting him, but internally you are not, right? So that should never happen. So respect, now tell me, what is respect? First fundamental aspect of respect is you should respect your own thoughts, your own mind, your own body, your own nature first. And the next step comes external. First, for any value, you take honesty, you take respect, you take any value, fundamental thing is it should first start from within. Okay? Understood? Any doubts? Anybody disagree?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay, now I'll show you one more video. Tell me you see these kind of situations in your life. So what did you understand from this video?
Sir, the teacher is saying lesson, but the three children are playing.
So does this happen in your class often?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No.
Okay, Siddharth says no. Chaitanya, Charishma says yes. Yes.
Sir,
Sir,
yes,
the
sir.
presentation wasn't even like clear. It was
Sir,
like
this happens many times, sir.
Okay, Sohan says happens many times. Ritesh, you were saying something?
the presentation wasn't like I mean it was lagging a lot.
Sorry? Acha, presentation was lagging. Okay. You want to see that again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
1 second. Huh?
Anaya, I understood that
Mm-hmm.
the respect is within ourselves.
Okay, respect starts from within first. Okay. So I'm showing the video again. Have a look. Okay, got the screen, Ritesh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So these things happen in our everyday life, right? Most often.
Yes.
And not?
Yes, Anaya.
Yes.
It always happens in my life, Anaya.
This is right. I saw you many times, right? Why does that happen?
One started to have fun and the other one took it seriously, and again he took revenge by throwing it back, and again both of them started using the same method to annoy each other.
Yes. And in the process, were they respecting their teacher?
No.
No. So first thing is, you should never disrespect your teachers, you know. They come there, they spend a lot of time for your growth, right? So in our school, on the notebook, we used to have a quotation. Parents are the second teacher, teachers are the second parent. Sorry, parents are the first teacher and teachers are the second parent. Okay, so teachers are next to your parents, right? You should always respect them, you should always respect their time, you should always respect their dedication and all the sacrifices that they do, irrespective of their health, irrespective of their personal situations. They come to your class very politely, very humbly, they start teaching, they try to make atmosphere better for you, right? You don't know what is happening in their life, right? Everybody can have problems, right? So you should always be concerned, or you should be always empathetic for others' story, you know. So let me tell you a story that emphasizes on this empathy. So suppose you are traveling in a car, you are driving a car, and on the road there is a car in front of you going very, very slowly. You know, you try to horn, you try to tell them that I am coming behind you, give me way, but they are not, they are going very, very slowly. You started getting irritated, you started fuming, you started horning a lot, and after there comes a situation where you are about to cross the vehicle. Then you see that the person who was driving the car is not physically abled, so he had some challenges physically, you know. So the moment you see that, what would be your thought process? Will you get angry? Will you feel sorry for your previous anger? Yes, right? You feel bad about yourself for reacting in that manner. So every person you see in your life will have some story running in his head. Some good stories, some bad stories, some good experiences, some bad experiences, and everybody reacts based on their stories and experiences and situations. So as an individual, now coming to the topic of respect, so when you understand that everybody is going through some story, everybody is going through some experience, you regard that. Though you don't like it, you may not actually appreciate it, but you understand that story and don't create any negativity about them. You just pass by. You accept it and you pass by. Suppose there is a drainage in front of your house which is overflowing and it's smelling really bad. What do? You come out, you
Sir,
accept
I
that.
will write a letter to government, sir.
Sorry?
Sir, I will write a letter to government, sir.
You complain and they say that they'll repair it by afternoon. But till afternoon, you accept the situation, right? So drainage is flowing, so there will be some smell. And you don't run much negativity about it after that, right? You will think that by afternoon this will be over and you move on, right? So similarly in life, there could be some people who may not treat you right, or there could be some situations which may not be good for you. In every situation and with every person, you should just accept them as they are and move on. Okay, you should only focus on what you have to do and what you can do better. Okay, so from the previous video, we understood that the way we talk to ourselves will have an impact on our emotional health, which will have an impact on our mind, which will have an impact on our brain, and which will have an impact on our body. So, in Telugu, there is a quotation. So, Tana kopame, Tana Shatru. Anger is their own enemy. So right now, coming to the topic of respect, what are the things that you understood from here? What are the things that you should be respecting first?
Sir, non-respect, polite, quiet.
Polite. Being polite, okay. What else?
Respect our thoughts.
Respect your mind first. Mind in the sense thoughts. Mind is, so just like my hand, which helps me with everything, mind creates the thoughts. So you should respect your mind. Very, very important. The day you start respecting your mind and your thoughts, everything else will come into the place. Okay, Aditi, you want to say something?
Respect time.
Respect time. Very good. So we understood that if you start respecting your time and utilizing it well, there comes a day where everybody starts respecting you, because you will definitely be successful if you start respecting. So mind is one thing, and your body also. Respect your body. Only give what it requires, not what it doesn't require. Eat healthy, have some good exercise, do some good exercises every day, have some very good routine, play every day for some time. Okay. And what else? Respecting elders. So this was the first thing that comes to our mind when we think about respect. Okay, so there was a story, so where in a city there is a monarch, there is a dictator who thought all old people are useless for the society. Okay, so they don't do any work, they can't actually do, they are physically weak, and he gives an order that kill everybody who is old. Okay, and his staff, they started executing all the old people. Good thing or bad thing?
Bad thing.
Bad thing.
Very bad thing, right? And in that kingdom, there is one fellow who really likes his father very, very much. So what he does, he'll create a very secret chamber in his house and he'll keep his father in it. So nobody knows that there is a old person in his house. He keeps it at a top secret. Okay. Now, few years pass by. There is no old person in that kingdom, and there is a big drought. You know drought, right? There is no waterfall for a very long time. Like there is no rainfall for a very long time. So everybody started suffering. So they had some grains which they have at their reserve, and they started using that. And all that grain is finished. And few more days passed by. No matter whether they sow the seeds or not, it's not working, right? There is no rainfall, there is no water. So food is not growing. So after a few days, everybody started starving. People are dying. Situation is very, very bad. Then all the grains in that kingdom are finished. Everybody ate them, they completed it. Now after a few days, it started raining. Now when it started raining, they don't have seeds to sow because they ate everything. So they don't have seeds to sow, and everybody is in great trouble now. So rain is coming, they don't have seeds to sow. How could they get the crop? So then this fellow who had his father in his house, he's just started digging his land, So generally in the warehouse, so generally in the farmland, you have the farmland, then you have some warehouse kind of stuff where you store the grain, and there is some path between that. So this fellow started plowing that area, not the place where they grow crops, but the place where they store the crops and transportation area. And slowly crops started growing, because when you move grains from the field to the warehouse, few grains will fall down, right, on the ground. So those seeds started germinating, and that's how they got crop there. Understood? And everybody started wondering, how did he do that? Then he tells everybody that my father suggested me that. So old people are wiser. They have more experience, they are more wise, they have a lot of wisdom, right? So his father's wisdom saved the entire kingdom. And the king was in a perception that old people are useless, right? So then they started thinking differently. The king realized his mistake, and he started honoring all the old people, and he created a council of old people, So who shares their experience, who helps them in tough times. So you should always respect elders, not because they are successful or not because they have earned a lot. It's because they have gone through a lot of life. They have a lot of experiences. Though they could be a failure, but they have a lot of wisdom that will help you to succeed, right? You should respect people as they are, and you should respect their work, you should respect their wisdom, right? The next one is work, wisdom. So wisdom is a word that you can't quantitatively express. So I can't say that Suraj is studying in second standard, he won't be wise. And I completed my engineering, so I am very wise. I can't quantitatively measure that. In some situations, Suraj could be much more wiser than me. In few situations, I could be wiser than him. So it's not about the age. It's not about the kind of work we do. It's not about the accomplishments we take in our life. So wisdom is something that we gain through experience. So some might have experience in something, some might have experience in something else, right? So as it comes to the time, I have a homework for you. Okay, so take a book, make a table like this, only 3 columns. First one, wake up time. 2, sleeping time. 3, time spent on gadgets. Gadgets could be TV, it could be cell phone, it could be video game, Xbox, or anything. Okay, so take a paper, make the table like this for the next 6 days, Monday to Saturday. We'll meet on Sunday, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6 days, you record this. Okay, Suraj, you are not writing. Suraj, you there?
Annaya, my camera is stuck.
Okay. So everybody noted this, right? This table, you fill it every day. Like, so you know the good habit, right? What is the time to wake up? What is a good time to wake up?
7 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, okay. What else? So, you always hear this, right? Wake up early, sleep early. At what time you guys sleep?
9:30, 10.
Okay, 9:30, 10,
10
Chaitanya.
o'clock.
10 o'clock, Siddharth. Ritesh?
9:30.
9:30, very good. So, you make this early, you make this early, and you make this less. Okay, 3 things. So, suppose every day you are waking up at 7:30, 8 o'clock, suppose day 1. On day 2, you make this 7:30. On day 3, you make this 7:15. On day 4, you make it 7. Okay. On day 5, you make it, by the end of 6 days, you make it 6:30. 6:45 and 6:30. Possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Sir,
So,
I wake up at 5 o'clock.
Acha, you wake up at 5 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So if you are
Sir, I-
waking up at 5 o'clock, then it's very good. So people who are not waking, so we make sure that this week we'll reach 6:30 or less than that. Okay. And the sleep time. So if you are sleeping at 11 o'clock, bring this to 9:30. 9:30 is an ideal time for people like you to sleep. You know, how many of you sleep by 9:30?
Sir, I will sleep at 9 only, sir.
Acha, Sohan sleeps at 9 o'clock. Very good.
Same, sir. Even I sleep on 9.
Huh. So people under 10th class, they should sleep by 9:30. 9:30 is the maximum time. You know. Can we do that? All next week we will sleep before 9:30.
Yes, sir. No, we can.
Yes, we will do that and see. And we should be honest with ourselves. Huh? Last week's class was about honesty. You remember, right? So you should be honest with your own self first. All right? So these 2 things are our target. Sleep by 9:30, wake up by 6:30 or less than that. Not more than that. Okay? Right? Ready? And the third one, how much time do you spend on gadgets every day?
Maybe 1 hour or
Adita 1 hour,
2 hours.
Chaitanya 2 hours.
Sir, I don't know, sir. I
You don't
spend
know,
so
which
much
means
time.
more than 2 hours, huh?
Sir, sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Ritesh, you are silent.
I've never kept track of my screen time.
Okay, from now on you keep it track, right?
Okay.
Suraj,
Yes, sir. No.
Rashekar,
Yes, sir.
so how much time you spend on gadgets? So what should be our target? By the end of this week, all working days, you should spend less than 1 hour.
I
On
don't even
holidays-
watch TV on working days.
Sorry?
I don't watch TV on working days.
Okay, very good.
Only weekends.
Cell phone?
No.
Okay, very good. So based on your time, you reduce that. On the school days,
Sir, only at exams or not see it, sir.
only when exams are not there, you watch TV. Okay. So exams are for only 1 week, right? The rest of the year, like How many days you approximately have exams in a year? Out of 365 days, hardly like 20 to 30 days, right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
30 days, one periodic exam.
No, 50 or something.
Acha, not
1 year.
small exams.
Big exams are like you say
Sir,
like
IIT exams.
half yearly and final
6
exams.
times.
Suppose let's
50
take
days.
40 days, okay? So the rest of 325 days you are wasting time. Not good, right?
No, sir. Maybe a full month. Full months I have exams.
Acha, small
Even
exams
1
nobody
month,
have, right?
October.
For full month you have only 6 exams, right? 6 papers.
But
You have
all
gap
the
in
months,
between.
So before the
sometimes
term
it
months,
will be so many exams.
Okay, so let's
6
take
exams.
days are not exam days, right? So
Yeah.
if you say I don't watch television when during exams, which is a minority time, right? So have a watch on this time you are spending on gadgets, and slowly start reducing it. Okay. So this table is your homework for this week. All right. Agree? Yes. How many? No. No many. How many?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good.
Definitely.
Okay. So now you understood about respect, right? Respect starts from within. Start respecting your own body, mind first. Then you start respecting people around, their work, their experience. Start respecting the nature as well, right? When you start respecting the nature, you can make this world a better place. Since we are not respecting nature, we started destroying it in every move that we do, right? So right now you are all attending over Zoom meeting. So do you know this 1.5 hour of Zoom meeting is creating lot of heat in the servers? So all these Zoom meetings are happening because there are some servers somewhere installed that is provisioning all these things. So the better you have a physical connect. If you are at a distance location, that's fine. If it's possible, try to come to the center. We will interact right here. We will have a physical interaction, which is much more healthy for the brain. Okay. Next week, you try to come to the center. Okay. If possible, as much as possible. All right. So now we'll do a small meditative exercise about the mind, about the respect. All right. So everybody sit in a very composed, very comfortable posture. Very relaxed. Can you switch on the videos, please? Okay. Hope you are all in a very relaxed and polite, composed, very relaxed. No tension at any body part. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe out. Take a deep breath again. Slowly breathe out. Observe the air around. Observe the sounds around. Take a deep breath again. Observe your body. Your body is becoming very relaxed. Observe every body. Focus on each part of your body. Your legs, stomach, backbone, hands, neck, heart, lungs. Every part, your brain, your head, every part is relaxing. Very relaxed. Take a deep breath now. Slowly breathe out. Now tell yourself, I am a very polite person. I like respecting everybody. I really like giving regard to everybody. That's my inherent nature. I talk to myself in a very, very polite, soothing manner. No matter what the people are doing, how the situation is, I will always talk to myself in a very, very soothing, calm manner. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe out. Tell yourself, my dear mind, always think positive, no matter the situation. There is always good in everything that's happening. Always focus your attention on good. Observe the bad, take a note of it, but focus only on good. If somebody reacts or talks to you in an arrogant tone, in a very angry tone, for the next 1 minute, be calm. Calm down. Be very, very soft. After 1 minute, you decide what to respond. And this response can be very, very soothing. It need not be arrogant. Tell your mind, from today on, your health is very, very important for me. The more good thoughts I create, the more healthy you are. So I always pay attention to creating only good thoughts. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe out. I am a very, very respectful person. I respect people. I respect their work. I respect their experience. I always be respectful to all the people around me, and I always obey my parents. Even if I disobey something, I will talk to them why I disobey, why I disagree. And very, very soothingly, I try to express them my point of view. So this week, I will have a watch on my time. I'll make sure that I'm not wasting my time much. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathe out. Cool? Sleeping? How many of you are sleeping? No response means I feel you are sleeping. How many of you are active, not sleeping? You like this talking to yourself? Okay, Chaitanya Charishma likes it. Okay.
I am, sir.
Suraj likes, Aditi likes. Okay. Ritesh, you there?
So I'm feeling sleepy for real.
Yeah, this happens. So when you talk to yourself very slowly, sometimes you tend to sleep, but your subconscious mind listens, So when the conscious mind is dormant, when the conscious mind becomes slow, which means when it becomes dormant, your subconscious mind wakes up. So when you start giving feedback to your subconscious mind, it makes sure that that is happening, right? So try this practice. Every day you talk to yourself in a very, very calm, soothing manner. Tell what you have to do today, all these things. So one last video, a bit funny one. So you see that and you tell me what you understood from the video. All right? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Able to see the screen? Is the screen visible, guys?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay. I'm just playing this now. Tell me if you don't hear the sound.
Sir, I'm unable to see.
Understood? What did you understand from this video?
Sir, I'm unable to see, sir.
Oh my god. Who is that?
Sir, my name is Sohan.
Acha Sohan, you are not able to see. What about the others? You are able to see, guys? Yeah, Aditi says yes. Suraj, Ritesh.
Yes, I was able to see.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I was about to say.
Okay. So Sohan, you want to see that again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me play that video again. One second. Let me know if you are not able to see it immediately.
Sir, now I can see.
You are able to see, right, Sohan?
Yes, sir.
So these two guys were trying to cross the bridge, but they were not able to do at the same time. So each were very, very adamant that the other guy goes back. Got it? Able to see everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what did you learn from this video? Because the big guys, they were very arrogant based on thinking that they are big and they are powerful, and they were not respecting the smaller guys, right? So we should never do that in our life, irrespective of what people are, where they are, what is their status. We should have equal respect for everybody, right? And what else did you understand? The smaller guys were really wise.
Sir, helping nature.
Yeah, helping nature. When things, if you have some quarrel with your friend, suppose there is only one position for first rank and you both are actually competing for it, you should do that with spirit, competitive spirit. People call it spirit, sports spirit, competitive spirit, all these things. Spirit in the sense the value you hold when you are competing. So the smaller guys, those two people also had the similar problem, but they overcame that because they were respectful for each other. They were helping for each other. That's how they both succeeded, right? So what else did you learn from this video? So don't be arrogant that I am big, so everybody has to listen to me. I am great, so that everybody has to listen to me. This kind of mindset you should never have. If you have, you will only lose, right? So you guys were able to see the board? So you remember the homework, right?
Yes, I do remember the homework.
Yes. So have a watch on these 3 times: when you sleep, when you wake up, and how much time you are spending on gadgets. All right. So you like the session today?
Yes.
How many of you yes? How many of you no?
I like the session today.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So next week.
I like the session too.
Okay, thank you, Aditi. So next week we'll meet again. We'll again discuss on something more important or more interesting next time. Okay. So this week you focus on your learnings of today. What you learned, what you want to implement in your life. Okay. And observe the world around you with the lens of respect. What if you respect? What if you don't respect? Okay. All right. Enjoy your Sunday. Okay. Bye bye, guys.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, yeah.